Coach. This is a big game, a rematch from the Eastern Conference Final last year. Orlando last year appears the same tactically from this year. What did you learn from them last year that you're looking to take into this game?
Yeah, to be honest, we analyzed more the last game which we had in our stadium. It was I don't know 3 4 weeks ago, and this is the main focus now. We know for sure what what was last season, especially in our conference final, and this was great moments, very good emotions for us, for the whole club, and we made also history with this victory in the conference final. But now it's a new game, and it's more the focus now. What they did the first game against us in this season, and especially then also the last games, and this is more our focus for Saturday.
Next, we go to Dan.
Good afternoon, Sandro. Hope you're doing well. I know it's still early in the season and you are getting results, but are you a little concerned with the second halves that even though you are getting points, that those third or fourth goals are just not coming in and you seem to be defending all the time and you just want to be comfortable so you can get that victory?
No, I don't have the concerns now about the future. So we have to work very professional, very serious. What we have to improve in some moments in our defense, some moments especially and also in our offense, especially in the final third. And this is our daily job in our trainings at our trainings field, in our video sessions, and then to look forward for Saturday for Orlando. And this is to keep going our style of play, to keep going with our mentality, with our intensity. And so I'm convinced about the quality of our whole team, of our group, and this is for me more important, and I don't have these concerns right now.
Next, we go to Joe.
Hey, Sandro. It's been about a month since Lewis Morgan had his knee procedure. I was just wondering how he was doing and if he's still kind of on that timetable that suggested that we're at about a 6-week minimum for his return.
Yeah,
Thanks.
he's great progress now. Very professional in his individual program every day with the whole medical team, and I would say, and what when we are talking about the timetable is could be the next 2 3 weeks, beginning of May. I'm pretty sure then that he will be on the field then.
Next, we'll go to Anthony.
Hey, Coach. So for the first part of the season, and obviously for last season, you've had a lot of players that come from the reserve team that have produced a lot. And this year, you have Omar Valencia and Sofo and obviously Sergio Goma. How important is it that you have those players that you can trust that during injury spells, that you've got those guys from the reserve team to be able to produce for you on the first team?
Yeah, it's very important that we have this connection with our academy, especially then also with our second team, and to help and to support all these guys, to help them and to support for the next step in their individual development. And it's not only the reason now because we have the injuries of other players, and the main part is because they have the quality, and they show the quality consistently in the preseason, last season, in the games for the second team, and in our team training session. And then it's logic then. At the end, the product is that they have the chance and that they will get the chance then to play in our team. And so Omar did it very well. And Sofo, Sergio Goma was great, especially after after his injury. And that's our way. And now we will see how will be the starting lineup on Saturday, and then we have to continue our way.
Next, we go to Christian.
Hi, good afternoon, Coach. Hope all is well. I wanted to ask you about Mario Gomez. He came to visit last weekend, watching the Rebels too. Just what observations, or if you had any conversations about observations made regarding the first team. And then, obviously, with the trade deadline approaching this month, has there been any talks or plans about possible roster movements? Thank you.
About our roster movements, we will have some, for sure, we will have in this transfer window as well some roster movements because some injuries player are coming back. And that it seems then for us that they are new player for this season, and that's great. This is the update for this transfer window. And yeah, Mario Gomez, of course, when he's here and he was also so many times last season here in our club to visit us, to support us, to help us. We have great conversations, very open conversations about our topics, about our style of play, about the structure, about everything, and this is clear. And now, then it's clear when he's here with Jochen, with Mark, the whole board of Red Bull, and Oliver Minzler was also yesterday here for 1 day, 2 days, and then we have great conversations. So and now, yeah, then it's possible now or is more important now what happened on the field on Saturday, and that's it.
We'll go back to Dan.
Sandro, it looks like Carlos Coronel's off to a fabulous start to the season. What improvements has he made during the offseason going into the start of this 2025 campaign?
He came in a very good spot from the off season back. That's important for all the players and especially and also for the goalkeepers and he made his individual schedule, his individual plan, especially from the physical point, very professional, very serious in the off season, and then it's also this is then the result at the end when you are doing your job in off season very well and very serious in preseason without injury. That's good, and then it's good. And then you can see it most of the time. Then you can see it consistently on the field, and he did it, especially the last games, and he came very well in this season. And it's necessary. AJ Marcusi played one game very well, and we need this that we have this competition, that we have all these players and with this quality, with this intensity in our roster, and to show this every day.
Next, we go to Gary.
Good afternoon, Coach. We know wins, especially on the road, is very hard to come by, especially at a place like Orlando. However, how important it is to actually string some victories together and try to, get a positive momentum to your next home game and the game after that. Have you spoken to the team on that front?
Yeah, Gary, I agree. And but when I'm talking now to the guys, to our guys, how is the feeling would be great after the game for the next home game, then I would say I make a big mistake because we have to talk about what we need before the game and how is our feeling before the game and during the game, and then we have to work with the result after the game. So, and this is our main focus, our main part, our concentration. What do we need for this game? And of course, I agree. Every win is important, and the feeling is then better. And I'm always talking to you guys about life quality, yeah? And it's clear. And when you are flying back from the stadium on the road, yeah, it's better to be then at home with a long flight with 3 points, of course. But now the main focus is what do we need, and we need a lot, especially against this tough opponent, against Orlando, a very good team. Yeah, but we are also a good team.
Coach, I don't know if it was brought up yet. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit late. There are rumors swirling around about different players maybe added to the team in different positions, and I saw yesterday there was one linked to a center back, if I'm not mistaken. I know you don't really like to talk about these rumor type things, but if there was a position...
No. Sorry to interrupt your question, but I had a clear answer. We will have some rotations in this transfer window. Some injury players, they are coming back. And this, it seems then, and this is our feeling, for example, Luis Morgan is coming back, Kyle Duncan is coming back, Luis Morales is coming closer and closer to our team or he's in our team training, and then to get minutes. Viktor Bogac was out for a long time in preseason. Now he's coming closer and closer. All these guys, it's my feeling that they are new players now for this transfer window, but for summer, I don't answer this question.
Coach.
Because I don't want to lie, you know. I don't want to lie. This is